there's another hero they have in mind, maybe Harif.
I do know, Chow, the reason that they banned probably because they don't want
Your
to get
team
picked up
is
a lot. Because we
picking.
know how Louvre playing just now against them. Because every single game that you fight, even though it's the same team,
Kaja,
but it's
your team
different
is
games and different
picking.
teams, right? So they have different playstyle for every game. For Louvre, for example, they have been playing super aggressive against a Bosskurr, Shopee Bosskurr. So they ban out heroes that have high rotations and easy pickoff. And they straight away going for Kaja again for Bosskurr this time. Hopefully, it will be a reverse because I think Louvre get themselves a Kaja in the previous game. But
Your team is picking.
this will totally be about invasive play for Louvre. They have to be super cautious about Bosskurr's a
Yes.
buff. Definitely with Selena and Grok, I say one of the heroes that you don't want to fight against in the early game.
Yeah, just by picking two heroes, it kind of shows how scary Louvre Esports draft right
Your
now is.
team
And Shopee
is
Bosskurr,
picking.
again, with the Gusion and Teresa, which in my opinion is actually good because these heroes can definitely contest in the early game. It's better than them
Kufra,
taking
your team is
late
banning.
games hero first and risking maybe Teresa getting banned out or something. Right now, Shopee Bosskurr, they already have a frontliner, a support, and an assassin. So over here, maybe they will ban a marksman, and yes, they banned out
Your
the carry
team is
Louvre
banning.
Esports in roughly the same position, so they banned out the Hayabusa
Your
again,
team is
worrying
picking.
that they will be going up against a split composition.
Bruno.
So they took the
Your
Bruno, and
team
Bruno
is
is actually
picking.
very good because
Will it be Podong and Bruno we just talked about?
yeah, that would definitely be an interesting composition. Bruno has a very long range, so he can poke out whoever he is going up against. And over here, Brisai showing off Layla. Layla is apparently a tank in the meme section, but let's assume that he's not going to take Layla.
I probably agree a better option, but I don't think he's gonna take that. He's probably just gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go Franco all the way because I like the hooks. Hooks so many of them.
Yeah.
But
Your
looking at
team
Double
is
Try, he
picking.
will be the last one to pick. I like how Louvre have a more stable and a very offensive kind of lineup. But Bosskurr, in meanwhile, they're not bad themselves either. They can go for a high mobility rotation. For example, Souls can go with Logan, which is he's gonna play the Kaja. They can rotate all around with following up with Parisai. He can hook whoever he
Yep.
wants if they will run away or being catched by Divine Judgment of Kaja, which will be the initiator. It will be a good follow-up back and forth if they can pull it out. But then, with the last pick of Guinevere, it just shows that this will totally be painful for Bosskurr's team because
Yeah.
no way they are sitting in their lanes.
Yeah, over here we can see Solos taking the Purify, which is very, very clever by him. And we
Let's
have-
let's jump into the game right away. Now, let's go.
Girls with the nails done. I like the girls with the nails done. Girls with the
Yeah, there you go. Bosskurr versus Louvre Esports for game 2.
Yeah, and let's talk about Shopee Bosskurr. Right now, one of the differences is, again, like Chuchu said, they have the Kaja. So right now, they have the opportunity to actually poke out the enemy mid laner. And they have two heroes with almost uncancelable crowd control. So if they can move around very, very aggressively, they have a big chance to win. But again, Louvre Esports, they have a very strong early game composition. So I do want to see how Louvre plays this out. Will they be able to invade Shopee Bosskurr? Or right now, it looks like Shopee Bosskurr is opting to invade themselves. Oh, never mind. They decided to go back. But yeah, Louvre Esports, they have the Selena, they have the double mage, they have Grok. So it's honestly one of those things. Can they execute what they want to do, or are they just going to be passive? And Rush managed to get his buff, so no problems over there.
I say that's a very wise movement done by Boss because one of the things that they do notice that's not all 4 heroes are missing for Shopee Bosskurr. So Louvre Esports don't want to invade straight away because they know they will be ambushed instead. So it's a precautious for them to play a little bit more conservative in the early game, knowing that the other side of the team kind of have the idea what's going to happen. But Soul's being harassed and being poke damage by Jason and the rest of the team. So now Double Chat just going to follow this up. This is just hard to
Yeah,
watch.
this might be first blood over here. Solo's trying to run away. Freeside managed to
Oh,
come
Jason,
back.
he being covered
Oh!
instead. Disrespecting that tower straight away. Damage being returned, punished. And now Boss is just going to chase over who is Louvre just running with their tails within their legs. And it seems like things are not going great for the Louvre right now. And they're still going for it, going for the defensive. Logan and Prisa try to hook somebody in, but it seems like they won't get anybody anytime soon.
Turtle
Yeah,
resurrecting soon.
small mistake over there. Logan and Freeside, they walk together. They both have the roaming item. So even though they cleared the lane, no one actually grabbed any experience or goal over there. But it's fine. Small mistakes happen all the time. Right now, Rush is level 5. Freeside and Logan looking for a pick off, and Rush waiting to engage. But yeah, very good counter engage by Shopee Bosskurr over here. A very different kind of game plan where we see that Shopee Bosskurr, they're actually planning for the hill. Solo's over here, soloing his buff. You know, his name is Solo, so you know. Right now, Rush going in on the Grog, and Grog will go down. Oh, never mind. Punjaha managed to use his ultimate, and Freeside managing to cat out LY4. Looks like everyone from Louvre Esports is going down. A might go down as well, but A actually managed to flicker out.
Oh, Punjaha
wanting more.
disrespecting the tower. That was close. He was risking his life, but Jason is not giving up on the kills. Committed to the fight, still want a revenge for the team, but that might just be his own medicine that he has to chug on, because the rest of Bosskurr is still a lot of HP for him to handle alone. And this seems like Boss gonna go and retreat, and that was a big win fight for Bosskurr team. Like it or not, Louvre Esports, they are trying to get the tempo back on track.
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit too aggressive for them to go 2 towers behind. I mean, they did manage to get a kill, but I think if they play a little bit conservative, they might actually have grabbed the turtle as well. But, you know, lessons to learn. Adamir managed to stun Freeside, but Freeside also managed to hook him up. But the Louvre Esports,
Wow,
probably,
that hook and arrow going in for a tango. I was like, wait, what? He managed to hook right before Shara, and like both of them being stunned at the same time. So it's a stalemate there. Nobody's doing any damage any soon. But Solos, though, he's being pressured a lot at the bottom lane. AY as well as LY4 is going in by Boss. He just rotated on top, and it seems like they get another kill with Rush. But Solos, will it be another solo situation for him? It seems like nobody from his team gonna back him up anytime soon. Parisa is already there, but can he make it out alive? And they're bouncing, but
he died.
Nice teleportation last minute, but still getting the kill. Parisa right now will have to survive by himself, but this will be the end of the bottom lane turret, as well as the 2 members of Shopee Bosskurr.
Yeah, Shopee Bosskurr opted out and be like, you know what, you guys will probably die anyway. So they decided to just get the top tower and the mid tower. So I would say 2 for the price of 1 is a reasonable kind of trade. Although apparently they didn't manage to get the mid tower. So it's
Buy 1 free 1 thing?
yeah, buy 1 free 1 kind of thing over here. But yeah, over here we're starting to get to the mid game. It's almost 5 minutes. Punjaha getting caught out by the Abyssal Arrow. Punjaha getting engaged. But Parisa is showing why he's the best hooker in Malaysia. Punjaha is gonna go down because of JCCO managed to counter engage. But I think Rush actually managed to catch the tanker in the last minute. I didn't catch that, but impressive by him nonetheless.
Oh, well then, the penalty zone was not being followed up, but instead, Torilla straight away like a warrior. His HP kind of down way too fast. Parisa trying to get the fish caught. Oh, that was close.
Very close. That was
Jason,
very close.
I can hear your sigh of relief miles away. I'm sure that he said, oh, that was super close, but the rest of Bosskurr still pressuring mid. Well, bottom, we can see that the Soul is trying to survive as long as he can. We do see Jason have him tunneling down on his vision. Probably just going to jump in case he didn't notice. Punjab is alone on top, and there he goes going in with the Kufra, setting up LY4. The kicks. It seems like the penalty zone did this damage. LY4 being punished, but Punjab on the go and on the run. Logan being here as well, giving off extra hands. It seems like the rest of the team just going to be wiped out as Louvre is actually running themselves away towards the base and not giving off the exit route. Boss managed to get 1 more kill secured, and all that's left is just a tank of Grog.
A lot of never mind. Grog just immune that. A lot of things happened just now. One of the things was One, yes, Punjahat got caught out, but he was a little bit too tanky, and I actually helped him out by pushing him towards LY4 to get a little bit of damage over there. Logan then just flickered in, getting the last hit to secure the kill, and then Risai managed to hook Adamir, I think, and then Rush just managed to finish it off over here. Again, Risai, the best hooker right now, managing to catch two people over there. Punjahat still tanking the front line. Logan at the back. Right now, Rush is trying to take down WChai, and I think he will go down right here. Adamir trying to go back in, going against Rush. Rush managed to mark him. Prisai almost caught him out. Right now, as we can see, Solos managed to take the bottom tower. He's one-on-one against Jason Ko, but the marksman is starting to get his stride. He's starting to get his items. I believe he already completed his Demon Hunter Sword. All that he really needs right now is his Golden Staff. After that, he's just really good. Prisai trying to catch someone up again. Rush may not try to go in just now.
Yeah, the rest of the team will back off. Probably going to wait for the respawn of Lord 1 minute plus minus 10 seconds there. While Louvre trying to just come back into the game. We just start with the pressure done by Logan and Prisai, having a lot of pulling and pushing all over the place. Well, we have Teresa really backing up at the really last minute. They are giving a lot of space for Solos to farm and push split lane bottom, which kind of giving them a lot of free towers for Bosskurr, while the rest of Team Louvre, AY kind of stuck in that wall there.
Yeah, over here we can see Solos being actually very, very aggressive over here. He should be really careful because their front line is actually Punjahat. Even though Punjahat is the offlaner, but he is more tanky than the tanks themselves. So I would say you be careful a bit. So over here we can see it's a split push by Shopee Bosskurr and Louvre Esports trying to put all of their members in check, trying to defend as much as they can. Over here we can see Selena catching Punjahat off, but like I said, he's the fighter, but he's the tankiest one right now. Prisai getting caught out by the missile arrow, but no follow-up going there. Prisai might try to catch someone again over here.
Not sure what one mistake, and Louvre Esports can come back anytime, and the goal is not that big of a difference, but 7K, or 6K, 7 I say. Pretty much not that small gap to close on to. Prisai gonna get caught, but he's a tank, nobody gonna engage to it. So now it's the opportunity whether they can take this Lord or not. And if they manage to take and steal this away for Louvre Esports, there's a room for them to go and advance and push in the towers. And it's inside. WChai just got caught there. And one penalty zone for AY. While the rest of the team, that blazing duet was beautiful done by Souls. Right on time. And AY is struggling to get away from Airborne Prisai just now. But it seems like LY4 is there to help and save the day. While the rest of the team of Louvre only know that they cannot make the judgment to go in and contest that Lord. And now we have Jason just pushing solo bottom, making more space for them to just have a longer survivability and defensive mode on for Louvre Esports.
So as Chuchi was saying before the game actually started, she was like, if Shopee Bosskurr can up their communication, they can do well. And over there, okay, Prisai managing to catch the buff to reset it, so that's very good by him. But again, my point was, during the Lord, when they managed to catch WChai out, they immediately stopped the Lord and they just went for the team fight. And they won a lot from that and the Lord as well. So I would say very good communication by Bosskurr right here. Over here we can see Louvre Esports trying to defend their base. WChai managing to immune from the Franco's Iron Hook. We can see that Solos is pushing mid, Punjahat is pushing bottom, Jason Ko trying to stop Punjahat, but Punjahat again counter engages there, Solos there with the damage. But Teresa is so tanky right now.
Oh, looking at this is going not so great for Boss because
oh my
goodness!
Again from that Teresa, you're so annoying.
His hooks never landed airborne. It seems like always got caught on something and get the bait going in.
Hook. Oh.
LY4 this time, and if it's LY4, once they lost LY4, it will be a losing game for them. And they still have the core damage on their side, but no turrets to defend on Louvre Esports. What really happened? They were snowballed throughout the whole game, and 15-7 for the scoreboard. More gap of a goal difference, over 10,000 goal difference now, dominating Shopee Bosskurr, showing that they up and improvised their skill and communication for the second game. Totally different team back then in the first one.
Yeah, right now I would say Prisai is just being annoying because there was no one to really follow up, but he hooks the Bruno, He hooks the Kurfa. He hooks anyone he feels like hooking. I mean, he did die, but you know, a little bit of disrespect over there. But yeah, he has to be careful. Right now it's 11 minutes. Any death will count. The Lord will spawn in 100 seconds. Right now, Louvre Esports, they can't really go out of their base because now that all the inhibitor towers are down, super minions will be charging towards their base, and it's going to be a very, very difficult situation for them.
Yeah, this is kind of a being pressured. Oh, look at that. Invisibility is on Logan. Oh, AY was just going in. That's a really unfortunate miscommunication between the team. They were kind of dumbfounded when AY jumped into there. But the rest of the team just trying to defend without a front liner.
Yeah,
now Jason was being caught straight away, being finished with it. Just last minute solos getting the HP out of the way. And now it will be almost a whole team. What LY from this nowhere from the defense. Second game got just bring back the game is just Shopee Bosskurr.
Yeah, Shopee Bosskurr definitely showed a different gameplay this time. As Chuchu said,